we have 24 hours alone. Crazy, never happens. Life with a toddler does not happen. But we do. I'm at my parents' house. I am here looking after their dog. I brought my dog and I have 24 hours baby free, which is kind of actually hard. I'm kind of having like withdrawals. Like I'm not normally away from her, but here I am away from her and I miss her a lot already. And I've only been gone for like an hour. And there's gonna be like a big ice storm this weekend. So I'm only supposed to be here for 24 hours, but it could be extended if it's too dangerous for me to go home tomorrow. So I brought with me so much. I was also gonna bring my sewing machine, which is ridiculous. I decided to leave it behind because I don't get a lot of time to like just craft. The lighting is so bad because it's like dark now. It's like almost 8 p.m. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm gonna sit down, have dinner. I'm going to watch Wicked. I'm gonna watch Wicked and I have my knitting. So I'm knitting my Sophie shawl and I will show her like when I bring it out to like show you what I'm crafting. And she is hand spun with some lace, some Surrey fluffy lace. And so I have my hand spun Sophie shawl. I've never done a Sophie shawl before, so super excited. And what else do I have? I have that's the only knitting I have with me, my Sophie shawl. I should have brought my socks too, but I didn't. I discovered Critter Stitch through the Viral Mushroom Guy, and if you don't know who that is, I'm going to insert a photo right here. Viral Mushroom Guy, obsessed. I crocheted 2 of him, one of which was with wool. It was Drops Lima. He's gorgeous. I'm keeping him. And then I also crocheted one with Bernat Fluffy, which I think I'm going to sell either on Etsy or I'm going to sell him at a market. I think I might do a market this summer. Anyway, I love them both. They're amazing. And then I also made some little baby mushroom guys too, because she's got like 3 mushroom patterns and 4 different variations in total. So I did like the big main mushroom guy for those 2, and then I did a couple of baby ones. And I'm obsessed. And then I discovered she has these like Sprite dolls. Insert a photo here. They're gorgeous. So I made one for my brothers Jack and Jill as like a prize to be won with another canvas bag that I made. And so I was like, I have to have a few of them. I have to have a sunflower one, which I'm working on today. She's actually all done. Like I've done all her parts. I just need to like assemble her, get her hair put on. I've never done hair before, crochet hair. So I have to sew that onto her head and then get her eyes in and then just assemble her body. I got to put her together and then she's done. And then I have to, I'm gonna do myself like a flower one, the same version, like the same colors and everything that I did for the Jack and Jill, because I love that so much, except I'm gonna add hair to her because the original pattern doesn't have hair. So I'm gonna add hair, and then I'm going to do another one after that, but I don't think I'm gonna get that done in 24 hours. I think it takes me about 2 days to do one, 2 or 3 days. So I'll probably maybe just get the parts done for the next flower one and then have it assembled maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. But I'm gonna do my best to get the sunflower one will be done and then my other flower one will be started. And then I also have a crochet dragon. So I have wanted, I'm all into the crochet right now. Definitely gonna show my shawl because I really need to get her done because I would love to wear my Sophie shawl before the weather gets not so nice. So yeah, so I have my Sophie shawl and then my dolls. And then I also have a dragon, which I have wanted a crochet dragon since I learned to crochet 10 years ago. And I'm not super, like, I've dabbled in amigurumi, but now I'm like really decent at it. So I found this made, I think it's Crochet by Jenna. Anyway, she's got a YouTube channel. She's lovely. She's made this dragon based on like the 4th wing dragons. And I have never loved a dragon pattern more than this one. So I'm going to crochet it. hopefully tonight. I've got all the little parts done. I just got to do like the head and the body and like the dragon really, and then assemble. So I'm hoping I can do that tonight. Oopsies. I'm hoping I can also do that tonight and get that done. Would be super, super, super cool. Life is just so busy with a baby, and now she's a toddler now. So she's running around the house all the time, and it's so fun and I love every second of it. But I don't get many like quiet moments where I can just like sit down and talk about what I'm working on. Also, I don't get a lot done like really, really quickly. I guess like with crochet I do, because I find it so fast, but with my knitting, I don't get it done. Like this sweater here, I guess this is my newest FO. This is, it's not actually a pattern. I knit the, is it Micah's, cable raglan, Micah's raglan, something like that, by Hannah G Knits. She's on YouTube too. I knit that for my little girl in a 2-year size so that she can wear it on her first birthday and then wear it next year. And I really wanted something matching. So I actually knit hers in the summer. And then in August, I had like an embroidery course by Knitted Bliss. And I embroidered this heart, or it's heart, am I okay? I embroidered this beautiful flower onto my daughter's sweater that looks just like this. And then I thought I have to have a matching one for me. So I self-drafted this based on that pattern, inspired by that pattern. And I love this sweater. I love the fit. If I can go get a mirror shot, maybe tomorrow, I'll probably wear this again tomorrow. I'm obsessed with it. I knit it with Drops Merino Extra Fine, and she is fine. She's beautiful. I love her so much. I'm back. Oh, let's pause Wicked for a second. I am back because I am about to start, or I guess start the head of my dragon. So I've got my like offset sinker eyes. They're so pretty. I've never used these eyes. I heard they're really difficult to get on. So I am looking forward to that. We're gonna see. My dad has like limitless amount of tools out in his shed, although the ice storm, I don't really want to go out there even though it's like 10 feet from the house. I currently can't get their dog to come inside. She does not want to come inside, which makes me reluctant to let her out again, or at least at night. I don't mind. She's out there all day long. She can be out there all day long. She has and will. She's a border collie. She's crazy. Anyways, I am going to start working on my dragon. So I have crocheted all of the pieces. So here's like the 2 horns, which I actually crocheted these to do a doll for my daughter. And I did them by just by design. Like I was going to design her like a chenille doll. And then I ended up finding a pattern for a chenille doll. So I decided to actually, like, these are like the perfect, they're basically the pattern for the horns, and that's the color I was going to use. So I decided to use them. I have 2 wings in like a mint color. The main body of the dragon is going to be this. This is Chenille Love by Rico Design. Rico Design does my favorite like cotton yarn, like cotton DK yarn for amigurumi, and it's called Rikarumi by Rico Designs or Rico Designs or whatever. This is their chenille, and it is the nicest chenille I have ever used. I don't use chenille very often. I don't like do plushies very often. But this yarn is glorious. Like it barely sheds. It's so just easy and slips through my fingers so nicely. Yeah, I love this. So I feel like this dragon's gonna work up really, really quickly. I'm using a 4mm hook. I've got all the legs done. I'm gonna add little talons to the legs or to the feet at the very end. But those are like finishing designs. Like when I do like the spine, all of that. I also have this this faux fur, which I've never used before. It's by Loops and Threads. It's really, really thick. So I'm probably going to like, I just want it on like the tail feathers because I'm gonna do like a feather tail dragon. So So what I think I'm gonna do is on the tail feathers, which I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna do the tail feathers first, get the tail feathers done, and then I might put like fur at the base of the horns. And then that might be the only place I have the fur. I was thinking of using it down the spine, but I think I'd rather just have like a regular spine. And then I was also gonna use it on the front of the wings, but I think I would also prefer the wings to just have, they're in the mint color, and then I'm going to just slip stitch with the main color. So yeah, not really sure. Oh, there she is at the door. Okay, BRB. Okay, my dragon has a face and eyes. Oh, I love them. They're so pretty. These are sinker eyes, if you don't know. And they were really difficult to put on. They're not like your regular safety eyes. These, I had to get a socket and a 15-pound dumbbell to hammer these on. But they're on. They're looking amazing. I bought a bunch of these from Amazon and ended up returning them. And now I kind of regret returning them because they're amazing. Like, and my dragon, she's so cute already. Although I was really thinking, so it's already, what, like 9:30? Yawn. It's already 9:30 and I only have a head. And like all of the little pieces, like I've got the wings and the feather tail and the legs and the horns, all of that's already done. But I have the whole neck and body and tail to do still. And it's 9:30. I do plan on staying up really late tonight because I could sleep in tomorrow for the first time since I had my daughter. I can sleep in, which is so exciting. So I'm not really much of a sleeper inner anyway. Like I usually like to get up early, and I might still get up early anyway. I might be excited to get my coffee and sit down and not have to do anything for anybody except for the dogs. But yeah, I'm so excited. I probably should have kept the other eyes now that I'm seeing this. Not that I plan on doing a ton of amigurumi. I really am not, but for all my nieces and nephews and my baby girl, these eyes would be amazing. Like these are not coming out. Like I could make something for my daughter with this. Of course, like supervise her when she's playing with it. But like this is not going anywhere. These are amazing. They look really good on camera too. Oh, I'm really hoping that the quality is much better tomorrow with like natural lighting. It's really dark in here and I just have this like overhead light for where I'm working, which is amazing actually, by the way. I'm really liking this light for crocheting and then watching Wicked. Wicked so far is good. So far, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I know there's like lots of controversy and like drama. Animals. Why are you growling at each other? This guy here, he's my boy. I got him when I was 22. He is now 8 years old. He'll be 9 this August, which makes me so sad. He's my first baby. I love him so much. He's so gentle, sweet, and kind. He's a Gray Pyrenees, but he's actually really petite for his breed. He's my pup, Azzy. I named him Aslan after the lion, the witch in the wardrobe. But we call him Azzy, and he's the sweetest pup ever. He loves our baby as well. I'm sure he's kind of worried as to why he's here. Okay, it is midnight. I don't remember, I haven't stayed up this late in a while. It's been a while since I've stayed up this late, but I have a dragon. And she's like, look at her face. She's really more of like a serpent right now. But she is so cuddly. She's so cuddly. I really like her. a lot. And yeah, so I have a dragon, a little serpent thingy, baby dragon. And then in the morning, I will do all the fine finishings. I'm sure I can get it done in like, I don't know, probably an hour max. And then, yeah, I'll be done. My first project of the weekend. I am very pleased. It was thunderstorming here. It was wild. We're like Northern Hemisphere. I'm Canada. Like, do thunderstorms happen in March? Like, this seems like such an odd time of year for thunderstorms, but this was the thunder rattled the house. The dogs were really scared. Yeah, it was not fun. The lightning was gorgeous though, so I can't complain about that. It was a very nice accompaniment to Wicked. It really complemented the movie, especially because it started around like when things started heating up in the movie, so that was really cool. But it was a little scary, not gonna lie. Yeah, so it didn't last too long, like maybe an hour tops, and then it was over. So yeah, still waiting for this ice storm. I think it's a little bit too mild for ice, but maybe that's supposed to be tomorrow, which I need to go home tomorrow. I want to see my daughter. I want her to snuggle our new pet dragon. Cute. Love. Good morning. I am ready to tackle the day. I hope I'm not as scatterbrained as I was yesterday. I feel like a lot of my clips, I didn't get a lot of like clips of me doing anything other than just talking, which a lot of vlogs are like that, but I didn't really see mine being like that. It is my first one, so bear with me. I hopefully will get better at this. But yeah, so I'm gonna make myself a coffee and get some electrolytes in because I feel kind of like dehydrated and deflated. The storm last night was pretty crazy. I should have filmed it. I can't believe I didn't get up and film it. It was wild, like thunderstorms in March, and then we lost power overnight too. It was wild. The dogs were very upset and very scared, and I feel horrible for them. The trees today are covered in ice. I have to show you. Let me show you. All right, look at, I don't know if you can see it, but the trees are all covered in ice and the doggies are out there playing. There's Bella. Like, she's behind a pole. My doggy's over there in the garden. No. Oh, they're so dirty. Honestly, the hardest part about this, yes, I don't have a toddler to chase around the house, but, oh no, he's limping. That's not good. Oh no. This poor guy has a sore paw because he's running around. Eh? Have you been running around like crazy? You running around like crazy, Mr. Pooh? No, you're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh, you're going to show your belly. Oh, you show your belly. Oh, you good Bob. Oh, you good Bob. You just gotta rest. Oh, we just gotta rest it off. Oh, okay, I know I keep saying that I'm gonna stop, that I'm done, that I'm no longer working on this dragon, but here we are. She has a spine. I don't know, I think she's so pretty. I definitely love her, that's for sure. But I am actually going to put her down now and work on something else. Okay, so here is the doll. I didn't pack the chocolate color for her hair. So, I was only able to get with the tail that I had. I was only able to get half of her hair stitched down. I think it looks okay. It's not perfect. It's kind of bumpy. You can kind of see my running stitches a little bit, but it's fine for me. She's gonna be wearing her sunflower hat like all the time. So I'm not really concerned about it, but she looks so cute. Anyways, I don't have her assembled, not only because her hair is not done, but because, I don't know, I just feel like I should have her hair completely put on before I attach her head to her body. Maybe not, like maybe I can put her head on her body. I don't know, should I? I don't know. I haven't obviously done that yet. I decided to deviate and start my next doll. So I got the head done for my next doll all before lunch. Oops. All before lunch. Here's the next doll. She's got pink eyes because she'll be like a pink flower head girl. Yeah. They're gonna sit with my mushroom guy on my shelf. So I wanted all three of these dolls to have different skin tones. So my pink flower doll will have the light skin. My sunflower doll has the dark skin, makes sense. And then the medium skin will be for the ladybug doll. So far really pleased. These dolls really do not take that long for how detailed they look. Like they really do not take very long. I feel like I might do a separate vlog for these dolls because I'm just getting into doll making and I'm really, really loving it. So I might do a whole other vlog for these. And so I'll be moving on to my lunch now. Making some KD because I don't know, it's a treat myself weekend and this is like my most nostalgic childhood food. So KD it is. Here I am wearing like the loungiest loungewear anyone can wear. And then I've got on my shawl and I never wear my shawls like this. Like ever, but I just have been, I don't know, like I never wear my shawls like this ever, but it's just so cozy, like, so I don't know, it's like, it kind of weird, like it could honestly be wrapped around, which is like very Outlander to me. I don't know, I usually wear it like wrapped around and then tied in a knot in the front. But I just wanted like a little bit of warmth over my shoulders. I could totally get my sweater back on, but then I was too warm in my sweater. It's kind of like weird in between spring weather right now. Anyway, making my KD. I'm gonna eat it and watch the last episode of the show already. And then I think I'm gonna go out into the hot tub and I'll show you some like the ice storm stuff. Okay, so I wasn't going to vlog this, but buddy, I put the head on the doll and I was so proud of myself. It's like, all I have to do is go home and attach her hair and then she'll be done. Like she's fully done. Her overalls are done. Yeah, I put her head on backwards. That's the front of the overalls. And it does matter for this pattern. Like it's not like I could just take her overalls off and turn them around. She has a bum on this side pretty much and like a little belly on this side. So I do have to take her head off and put her back on. Okay, so I'm finally onto my Sophie shawl. Here she is. I am not typically a navy girl, but it's really pretty. I mean, it's really hard to tell in this lighting. It almost looks black on screen, but it's not. It is navy. I am using Estelle Yarns, what's it called? Estelle Yarns Alpaca Whisper, I believe, which is actually an alpaca mohair blend. So it's not quite as soft as Surrey, but it's softer than mohair. So it's really pretty. And then I'm holding it with my hand spun. So this is Ashford's Corriedale, and I got 200 grams and spun each 100 grams up. So I did 100 grams on my Traveler, and then I did 100 grams on my e-spinner. And it's hard to tell, but it is very consistent. I did really well, in my opinion, for only being spinning almost 2 years. Next month actually will be my 2-year anniversary. I think April 21st is when I got my little EEW Nano and learned to spin. So here is like only spinning as long as I have it. It's a 2-ply. And I did spin this woolen spun, which I've never done before. And I really, really love it. I do think I feel like this scarf may use just over 100 grams, which means I will probably have enough left over to do a whole other scarf or shawl or whatever it is I want to do with that yarn. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm hoping, I would really like by the end of the weekend, today's Saturday, so maybe by the end of tomorrow night, to get this to the halfway point and then start decreases. That is my goal, so that I can actually wear this before the end of the year. I feel like it is pretty soft, although I do feel like, I don't know, like, will it soften up with washing? Probably. I really hope so. It's not terrible. I did do 4.5 millimeter needles, although I know the pattern calls for 5. I just preferred this gauge for my yarn being a little bit thinner than what the pattern would call for. So yeah, it's on. I've picked it up again. I haven't touched it in a long time, probably at least 2 weeks, because of these dolls and my mushroom guys. It's the viral mushroom guy that got me. Okay, so it has been a minute. Lots has happened since I have stopped filming. I look like a mess, but there's a good reason. So the storm hit Friday night, and like it seemed, you know, whatever. I have the clips in there of like the ice. The ice was coating all of the, oh my gosh, my baby. Oh baby, no, there's so many choking hazards around this house. Okay, so we are not at home. We are actually at my in-laws' house because I came home on Saturday after my night and day to myself. The roads were fine. There was ice everywhere, but the roads were good. And I got home just fine and loved reuniting with my baby girl, and everything went normal. She went to bed at 7. It was a great night. And then all night long, even with my sound machine on, I have a sound machine for her, like a thunderstorm. Even through that, I could hear just like, it honestly sounded like gunfire. So loud, it was terrifying. And then it was the trees breaking. So we live in a historical district. So we have lots of just massive trees around. We live in a historical district, so our trees are like hundreds of years old. They're huge. They are monsters. They are like, I'd say at least 100 feet tall, if not more. Monster trees. You can't wrap your arms around them to hug them. They are huge trees. And we have some that are literally right beside our house on the bedroom side. And so branches were coming off of them onto the roof right above where we're sleeping. And I was terrified of these trees breaking or falling down. They are huge trees, so it takes a lot of force to bring these trees down. They're healthy. So I moved to the guest room, which is on the other side of our house, but it's very, very cold. The ventilation there is just not as great. So, and then the power went out, so we had no power. So we ended up sleeping, got up at 5 to give Lucy a bottle, and then went back to sleep around 6:30. A massive branch hit our roof, terrifying. And I just got up and said to my husband, we are getting out of here. We are taking the cars. We are going to his parents' house, our in-laws, they live like 5 minutes up the road. They also did not have power. So that was okay. They had a fireplace and toys and lots of space for our daughter to run around and play. And they have big trees here too, not quite as big as ours, and they're a little bit a ways away from the house itself. So much safer environment to be in. And so the weather has been, so like freezing rain is one thing, you know, usually you think roads are icy, it's scary to drive. And it was, but they did a lot of prep for this storm. Like they really, really amped up this storm. The warnings, my phone would get warnings from the government every hour about this storm before it hit. But the roads had been de-iced, so the roads were fine. So people were just not really expecting what was actually going to be the result of this. And the catastrophic result has been trees. These trees have been weighed down with ice. And then as it thaws during the day and gets warmer, the water drips down and the rain drips down the ice and then freezes near the bottom of the branches, bowing the trees. So they've just completely bent. And some of them split right down the center. Branches are everywhere. This is all over the city and then beyond the countryside, a few towns around us as well. Nobody has power. Power is not coming back for days, apparently. We have power here at my in-laws' house. We got it back yesterday. So we really only were out for 24 hours. And then we got the power back, which was awesome. So grateful. But my house does not have power. We went back. My big tree, our massive tree, held up, has only lost one branch and it's just dangling up top. So it's not falling. When it does fall, it'll fall into the forested area. It's not going to fall towards our house. So we have been super fortunate. Hello everyone. I am back home now. The baby is with my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, who's her godmother, and the whole family's over there because they're the only ones with power. Well, we got power back yesterday afternoon, but it took all night for the house to warm up to like 68. So yeah, so I am here by myself. I am cleaning the house. I'm steaming the floors. I don't know what it was yesterday when I came home. I came home to grab a couple of things, like an outfit for my husband for work and chargers for our phones and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just felt dirty. You know, I just walked in. It just didn't feel cozy. It didn't feel like home. Like I just wanted to get out as fast as possible. And I wonder if that's just because it's empty. You know, there's no baby here. There's no dog here. Like they're all back at my in-laws. So maybe that's why it felt that way. But I came home and just wanted to get out of here. But I think it's just because it was so cold. It just didn't feel like home. So it's warm in here now. I actually have the window on right now because it's sunny. Today is clear blue skies and it's quite a bit warmer. Feels more like early spring. It's April 1st though, so yay, it really is spring at this point. I really hope we are done with this crazy weather. Like I don't mind a little bit of freezing rain, but a whole 3 days of freezing rain just destroyed our trees. The park down the street has like all of the big trees. Like these trees are like, you try to, you know, wrap your arms around them and the trees that size have split. So the park is shut down. There's a public notice and it's just really sad. There's a lot of that around. The next city up is in a state of emergency. They've got so many trees down on power lines. It's just not, it's not good. It's not safe out there really. Well, It's better now. Like I could go for a run or a walk in my neighborhood now and I would be fine. But there's lots of trucks everywhere cleaning this up. Hydro workers, telecommunications workers, and then of course chippers. There's chippers everywhere because the city is cleaning this up. So they're giving everyone, I think, like 30 days to get all of their brush out to the road, and then they come by and they're just gonna wood chip it away. We have this beautiful tree right here, and it goes up hundreds, like 100 feet above our house. Big branches. She survived. She has one big branch off the top of her. Otherwise, she has survived. Behind her though is a cedar that has completely come down. Thankfully, no houses were harmed with that one. But if you look off in the distance over here, over that house there and that whole area is my favorite place to run, locally anyway, without having to drive. Just beautiful old homes that are well taken care of. It's just a really cute little neighborhood. We do live in the historical district, so we have a lot of these big trees. And so this area was really devastated. Luckily, they got power on within a few days, so like it's not, you know, terrible. We did lose everything in our fridge and freezer, so I'm home also cleaning out the fridge completely. I am steaming the floors right now. We are getting the floors clean so that, you know, we have a cozy home again, because I just walked in here yesterday. I did not feel cozy at all. So the kitchen has been cleaned, but does not look like it. Oh my gosh, on camera it does not look clean. We've got some dry food here, so we have food. Normally we'd never eat cereal other than like regular Cheerios, but we've got them there. I got my cleaning video out because we're going crazy cleaning. There's my Annie's, and then yeah, just some of Lulu's stuff that just needs to be cleaned and put away. I know none of this stuff is actually really all that interesting, but we are gonna get this place cleaned up. I am about to, once I get the steaming completely done, I'm going to finish steaming here in a second. My hair is an absolute mess, but I'm gonna finish steaming in a second, and then I'm going to finish the dragon. Yay! There we go. There's my dragon on my very dusty couch. Hard with a dog to have it any other way, but yeah, there she is. I did the 3 different colored horns. And, oh, okay. And I did the wings and the spine. I love that I did the two-tone. I think it's perfect. And now it's definitely being a toy. It's definitely being loved. Okay, nope, never mind. She's being left behind. So there she is, looking really pretty. I absolutely love her. This is hysterical. She's on the floor. But yeah, love her. Love how she turned out. Yeah, definitely see more dragons in my future. Goodbye.